Hey y'all, it's Nancy Sebastian and Vicki Avens from Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate. Today for our Beach Buzz Live, we thought we would take you around to some condos here on the island, show you the different price points, show you different condos, different complexes. So stay tuned. We're going to show you some condos. It's Nancy Sebastian and Vicki Avens, and we're with Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate. And today we are here with Teresa Fry, and she has this beautiful unit at Colonnades. It's 1902 is the unit number. And tell us a little bit about it.
It's a gorgeous unit. It's 1,725 square feet. Very, very well maintained. The HOAs are $610 a month. It's space rented. The view is amazing. It comes furnished. All the beds have top of the line mattresses. I mean, top of the line. But yeah, so they have regular clients that come in all the time, and they really love it. It's a very well ran complex. So I mean, the HOA really do a good job. They have a great reserve fund. So yeah, 3 bedrooms and everything that you need to come at the beach. And I mean, you can look around and see the furnishings here is top of the line as well. Beautiful.
Tell us about the complex. Is it rent restricted?
It is to some degree. So they have a 7 minimum night or 7 day night. That would be 7 days, sorry. And then at one point, and I believe in the fall, there's a 3 minimum night. And yeah, they do have some owners that live here. And it is dog friendly. It is pet friendly.
Even for the renters, or just
just for the owners. Yes.
So I'm imagining that it does very well in rents, being right here in the thick of everything. In
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really does.
And the amenities in the building are?
They have a clubhouse on the 2nd floor where you have your exercise room, you have a sauna, you have your pool area there, you have access to the beach. For the actual owners, though, you actually have a theater room. You have a meeting room and a library office.
Awesome.
It really is. It really is nice. So, and that is strictly for the owners.
And a lot of times, we come here and on vacation, and we're still working because a lot of people work from home, so they can go down there and work. That's awesome. That's a great feature.
It is. It really is.
How much are you asking for this unit?
This unit is $989.
Perfect.
So
perfect. Well, thank you so much, Teresa, for letting us come to your beautiful unit, and
thank y'all for showing up.
Hey guys, Vicki Avens here with Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate. I'm here with Nancy Sebastian and with Jordan J, and she's with Marmac. She's going to tell us a little bit about this condo here at Four Winds. So tell me all about this one.
So we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, east corner unit, Gulf front condo. They do allow short-term rentals. We have the rental history as well as under the associated documents. Some amenities are a large gulfside pool, children's pool, nice barbecue area, and also a hot tub when you're not enjoying the beach or your private balcony.
Awesome.
Tastefully decorated. It rents really well. They have a strong rental history and income. So yeah, they have new living room furniture, newly updated ceramic kitchen backsplash, new kitchen countertops. Yeah, so it's newly updated.
Very
They've
pretty
done a
too.
very good job with it.
Did you tell me how many did it sleep?
It sleeps 8.
Oh wow.
So it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and then you do have the 2 bunks in the hallway as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And a gorgeous view.
Can't beat the view.
That's
It's
very
beautiful.
pretty. So you can see out the window here and then out the balcony as well. So you've got a
Unobstructed views.
great view of the Gulf. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
So, well, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
I appreciate it.
Hey y'all, it's Nancy Sebastian with Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate. Today we are here at, gosh, it escapes me,
Surfside Shores.
Surfside Shores with Matt Creel. He's with Signature Properties, and he's holding an open house in this beautiful condo that we have just busted in on him, and I make him a little uncomfortable answering questions. But Matt, tell us about this condo, please.
So 3-3 in the unit, 1,049 square feet. It is a rental. It's on a rental program with, I believe it's Gulf Shores Rentals is who manages it.
Okay.
2023 on the books, I think so far, about 52, 53,000.
Awesome.
Yeah. Listed at 715.
Okay.
Some good comps in the building that are recent that, support that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Fourth floor is just high enough for great front bedroom right here.
Right.
Shares the balcony.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is awesome. This is awesome. What about the complex? What are the amenities in the complex?
2 pools out front, green space with grills. Outside of that, that's the major stuff. It's a low density building. I think there's like 54 units maybe on what would be 9 floors, I believe.
Okay. So this is 1 and that's 2. There's actually 2, Surfside 1,
That's right,
Surfside
yeah.
2. Do they share the HOA or is it 2 different HOAs?
I think it's a shared HOA.
Okay.
The monthly HOA, I think for this unit's about $890,
Okay.
$896.
Not bad. Not bad. Because it covers everything but the power bill. Are there any assessments that you know of or the seller knows of?
No,
Okay.
nothing I've been made aware of at this point.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks, Matt, so much for sharing with
Yeah,
us.
you're
We
welcome.
appreciate it. Hey, it's Nancy Sebastian and Vicki Avens with Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate. We are here at our last condo today. This particular one is not on the beach side. The others that we've sold today is on the beach side. This one's across the street. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. They're asking $350 for it. They have a rental projection at gross 35, which, you know, we talked earlier about, or we'll talk later. I'm not sure where we're going to put this in the video, but anyway, if you can get more than 10% return on your investment, you're doing very well. And this one will bring in more than 10%. So we're going to take you around. Vicky's going to video it. If you have any buyers or questions, get in touch with us.
Hey guys, Vicki Avens here, Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate with Nancy Sebastian. We are at Dog Seafood. Oh my goodness. Guys, this is one place you don't want to miss when you come down. Look at this food. I may or may not have already taken a bite of the cornbread and the slaw. You guys need to try this place out for sure.
Okay, y'all, now that we've seen those condos, let's talk about condo ownership. Condo ownership is totally different from owning a house or a standalone property. There's a lot to it. First of all, if you're gonna buy this condo or one of these condos that we showed you today, my first question to that client would be, are you planning on renting it? Because a lot of people buy it as a second home, vacation home, but a lot of people want to get some of their money back, so they want to have it as an investment. So if I ask my client that I'm showing condos to, you know, what are your intentions? Do you want this to be a second home, a vacation property, just so you can enjoy it, your family and you can enjoy it? Or do you want to make some money back off of it? And normally they say, well, I'd like to get some money back out of it. So then my next question would be, do you own another property that is a rental property or an investment property or a business that you're going to sell and turn that money over into this rental property? If they say yes, then the next thing that I bring up is the 1031 tax exchange. Now, I want to tell you, I'm a real estate agent. I'm not a lender. I'm not a tax attorney. I'm not a financial guy. So my job is just to point you in the right direction. So my direction would be, have you talked to your financial person about doing a 1031 tax exchange? And what I know about a 1031 tax exchange is that you can possibly sell that property, take the capital gains from that property and turn it over into another property and not have to pay the government the taxes that they want. Now that's a possible situation. The other scenario on that is if you do that, talk to your financial guy and he might tell you, Mr. Buyer, it may not cost you a whole lot of money to pay the taxes on this capital gain. So go ahead and pay the taxes. Don't do a 1031 tax exchange. But if he tells you to do a 1031 tax exchange, your next move would be a 1031 tax exchange attorney. I've got a good one on my list, on my vendor list, and I would send you to her and let you talk to her about it. And like I said, there may be a scenario which you can't do it, but that's not up to me. That's up to the tax attorney and your financial guy. And you know, that in that scenario. So if you're going to do a rental property, it's not going to be strictly, I'm not going to rent it. You know, you want to stick with condos that will allow you to do a short-term rental. And you know, that's something that you need a good real estate agent to point you in the right direction. In Alabama, we're a non-disclosure state, so you don't want to go out there willy-nilly buying a property and then find out you can't make any money off of it, because the HOA will not allow you to short-term rent it, or it's a 30-day rent, or it's a year rent. So, you know, you want to do your due diligence with your buyer's agent. You also want to find a good rental management company. Right now we've got some rental management companies that will do 18%, and that's, say, you know, we're just going to use $100 because the math is easier. So say you're gonna rent it for $100 a night. That rental management company gets 18%, and then you get the rest, and that's how that works. Now, if you're going to self-manage, and that's possible, and I know a lot of people that self-manage even if they don't live around here, but you're going to need a really good maintenance guy. You're going to need a cleaner that you trust, and you're going to have to get hooked up with VRBO or, you know, someplace like that, and know the ins and outs of that. Now, also with condo ownership, there may be assessments. That's going to eat into your ROI if you're going to rent it. So you want to make sure that your buyer's agent gets you the right information on those assessments. And with that, what you will get, and usually the listing agents, you don't get those documents until after you've got a pending contract. Not many people will give them to you before, mainly because the seller has to pay for them. So what you're going to get, you're going to ask for the minutes of the last 2 meetings, HOA meetings. You're going to ask for the financials. You're going to ask for the budget. And that's going to tell a story. That's going to tell a story about what they've done in the past and what they're going to do in the future. So you want to make sure you go over those with a fine-tooth comb, and you're not getting into a situation down the road where you're going to be hit with an assessment that's out of your budget. So you want to make sure you do your due diligence and get those HOA docs about those assessments. Now, your expenses in condo ownership are your HOA fees, and that's usually those are monthly fees, and they determine that on the square footage of the condo. So if you've got a 1-bedroom as opposed to a 3-bedroom, your 3-bedroom, your HOA fees are going to be more because obviously it's bigger square footage. So you want to look at that, and most HOAs will cover everything except for your power bill. So you're going to have to put that into your budget along with those HOAs and along with any assessments, and add those up. And then you look at your return on investment. And down here, if you can get 10%, you're doing really, really good. So say you've got a $600,000 condo and you are going to gross $60,000 in that year in your rentals. That's 10%. So that's what you look for, something like that. In the past, what I've found is a lot of places down here at the beach is a little less than 60, but you want to try to get it as close to, less than 10%. You want to try to get it as close to 10% as possible. So that's your return on investment. I'm going to let Vicki talk about HOAs because she's the president of her HOA, so she can explain that more.
Hey guys, Vicki Avens here, and Nancy Sebastian with Coastal Cottage Living Real Estate, and let's talk a little bit about homeowners association or condo owners association. So they're all a little different in their covenants and their restrictions and what they allow you to do or what they restrict you to do. So it's always good if you're looking at a particular unit or a neighborhood or whatever to get that the covenants up front, because they're going to give them to you. That's, you know, something that's easy to access even prior to purchasing. So you know if you agree with what they're going to require you to do. If you don't agree, then you don't want to purchase either in that condominium or complex or in that neighborhood, because they may restrict, you know, rentals. Can you do it for one night? Do you have to have 3 nights? Do you have to have 7 nights? Does it even allow short-term rentals at all? The HOA is going to regulate that, and they're going to regulate some of the other things that you can do, the improvements you can make, just different things like that. So you're going to want to know what are those restrictions. It's things that people really don't even think about. You know, I've heard horror stories about HOAs and what they allow, what they don't allow. So it's always good to ask your real estate advisor for the covenants. What are the covenants and restrictions? Have they updated them? What has changed? And so you can actually take a look and see if it's something that you can abide by, that you can agree with, and just things that you need to know before you agree and move into that neighborhood or that condo.